Hello everybody, welcome to English Understand Easy channel or program. It's up to you how you view it. Today I will talk about conjunctions. What are conjunctions? Important part of English grammar, and at times it can be very confusing, but I will avoid the confusion today. I will talk strictly about conjunctions. So conjunctions are right here. Actually, they are not because I forgot to share the page with you, like usually. All right, here we are. Here are conjunctions, and there we go. So what are conjunctions? Here is the question. Conjunctions are words that connect other words, phrases, or clauses in the sentence. I think I should explain first what's the difference between phrase, clause, or tense. I will do that next time. They are parts of sentence, but, as I said, explanation next time. So what are conjunctions? Conjunctions are words that connect other words, phrases, or clauses in the sentence. Think of them as linking devices. This is quite important statement because we have something called linking verbs, and that I will explain as well next time. Let's start with the conjunctions only. Think of them as linking devices that help your ideas flow logically and smoothly. So let's say differently. Think of them as linking devices that help your speech or writing be logical and smooth to easy understand. So maybe I should rewrite it into different language. So let's start over here. Think of them as linking devices that help your presentation, writing or speaking. So presentation in spoken or in written language. Be logical. Be logical. Smooth. And easy to understand. But I will prefer clearly to understand because easy is for school, clearly is for everybody who wants to speak English as good as possible. Clearly to understand. One E extra. Okay. Now I'm happy with the definition. Now we have types of conjunctions. Coordinating conjunctions. Let's give it, let's say, orange color. These connect. Okay, let's spare some time. Coordinating conjunctions connect equal parts of a sentence. Word, word. Clause, clause. Or let's call it parts of sentence, part of a sentence. Part of sentence. This one, this one, this one. And it will be part of sentence. Sentence. Let's see what it will do. Oops. If we add another. This is nice, but it makes a trouble because I want to have, okay, let's make it this way. That will be easier, I guess. Command C, Command V. Yes. Okay, I like it this way. Part of sentence and part of sentence. The most common ones, most common coordinating conjunctions. So let's copy them. Command C. And get smaller. I would say 12. And now we have it nice. The most common coordinating conjunctions can be remembered as fun boys. That's interesting. For and nor, but, or, yet, so. And here are some examples. I like apples and oranges. Yes, word and word. So must be fruit and fruit. It cannot be, for example, I will copy this, copy, and what I will say, apples and cars. That's absolutely unacceptable. Okay, so let's go behind. Big X in red color and bold. Okay, absolutely not. So here we have, oops. I don't like the bullets. She was tired, but she finished her work. But means oh, I don't have it explained over here. Where is it? Okay, I guess we will get show contrast. Okay. So let's go back here. But is for contrast. So she was tired, but she finished her work. This is perfect. You can stay here or you can leave. You can stay here or you can leave. It's pretty much self-explanatory. I will leave it as it is. Even though actually what I will do, I take the end conjunction, which is actually connector. I will copy it up here so you know the difference. They help you add ideas, show contrast, give choices, or explain reasons. You know what? I will actually take it from here and I will get it right here. Oh, okay. So okay. They help you, and here we have explanations. And we will delete this number 2 and bring back explanation. This is much better than the textbook is offering. Subordinating conjunctions, I will coordinating conjunctions. Subordinating conjunctions, I will give the color of, let's say, dark green. These connect a dependent clause to an independent clause. Unequal relationship. This is really interesting. A dependent clause. So you must remember what is clause. And I forgot N. So common subordinating conjunctions. Command C. Common. Command B. And we'll make it equal to everybody else. And we have these words. Because, although, if, when, while, signs, unless, after, before. Subordinating conjunctions, because, although, if, when, they are conditionals. Examples are right here. I stayed home because it was raining. Or I can say, because it was raining, I stay home. So in these conjunctions, you can actually reverse the sentence. Because it was raining, I didn't go fishing. How about that? So here we have another one. Although he was tired, he continued working. So let's take this one out. And we have a problem which I don't like. I don't like to have the third example separated. So although he was tired, he continued working. Again, with these conjunctions, we can reverse the sentences. He was tired, although, or he continued working, although he was tired. Okay. And we have just perfect sentencing. I think. And then we have this third example, call me when you arrive. This I would leave as it is, because to change it, I would have to change complete structure of the sentence. Notice one part cannot stand alone. It depends on the other. Now, this notice applies to correlative conjunctions. Okay, so I will give them different color. Let's say pink, and let's do it this way. These work in pairs. Notice, oh, I deleted it. No problem. We'll return to it later when I will compare conjunctions to linking verbs, or if you want, another part of verbs that will come across. So these work in pairs, either or, neither nor, both and, not only, but also. Wow. So let's go to examples. Either way, you call me or I call you. She is both smart and hardworking. He is not only a teacher, but also a coach. This is pretty much self-explanatory, that the conjunctions connect correlative pairs. What is correlative pairs? Correlative pairs are either you call me or I call you. It cannot be either you call me or I live without you. It cannot be that way. She is both smart and not so smart. Doesn't work, does it? That is not correlative. That means it doesn't work together. Correlative conjunctions means they work together in pairs. So these work together in pairs. So we can have, he is not only a teacher, but he is also a coach. Or we can say, he is not only a teacher, but also black belt in karate. Let's say, how do we use conjunctions? And this is really interesting because this I want to point very strongly to connect ideas. I studied hard, so I passed the test. To show contrast, he is rich but unhappy. To give reasons, she left early because she was sick. I would say it would be better because she felt sick. To show conditions, if you study, you will succeed. Conditions, conditionals, if. Reasons, because. Contrast, but. Connect ideas, so. So let's go for important rules in conjunctions. There is comma rule, coordinating conjunctions. Use a comma before the conjunction when joining to full sentences. No comma if joining just words. And this is very important. So I will write this in green. And this, no comma, in red. That way, it's much easier for you to remember. And actually, what I could do, no, I will leave it as it is. I will just underline those examples because it's very important. Sentence position, subordinating conjunctions, you can change the order. And we've done that already. Because it was late, I went home. I went home because it was late. If the sentence starts with the conjunction, use a comma. The comma is here. What is the conjunction? Conjunction is because. So if we go by the important rules coordinating conjunctions, I could place it straight up. Sentence position, subordinating conjunctions. And here is simple summary. And that's it. So the simple summary I put at the beginning, type of conjunction and explanation. It's very important. Then there are coordinating conjunction, subordinating conjunction, and correlative conjunction. How do we use conjunction? It's interesting that we have 3 of them, 4 ways to use it, but only important rules for only 2 of them. So I will leave it as it is. The simple summary I leave over here, even though I wrote them already once, right at the beginning. And that's only because it's important to remember. If they explain reason, give choices, show contrast, or add ideas. That's it for today, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.